today will air Pat Sajak's last Wheel of Fortune after 43 years of hosting this show. I can't say that I'm a habitual Wheel of Fortune watcher. I'll catch some of the clips and the reels and things like that. But
Right.
there are very few things I think that, you know, everyone in this country over 10 years of age would know what they are. And Wheel of Fortune is probably one of those things.
Absolutely. I mean, it's an institution. I recall when I was younger, I lived with my grandparents basically, and every night they would watch. Well, first they put on the evening news, and
Right.
then like
Right.
after the news was Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Every night, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Same with my grandparents for years and years and years. That's all.
yeah.
That was the routine.
So I always like Jeopardy more than Wheel of Fortune. You get the appeal of the game, but it's Hangman, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's not exactly super sophisticated, but it's interesting. I was telling you a couple of weeks ago, I watched that docu-series. I think it was called the Game Show.
Yep.
And so you're reminding me of some of the stuff about Wheel of Fortune in there, and how that idea arose, and how Vanna White became involved, which I believe she's staying on, right?
She has 2 more years on her contract. Yes.
Um, kind of amazing that we have had. I mean, you think about it, you say 43 years. I mean, this is practically is my lifetime. I mean, I turned 44 in a couple of months personally.
Right.
And as Wheel of Fortune has been there. And I remember, do you remember when it was like they had to buy furniture or whatever?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Before there was like the wheel of prizes. Yeah. Yes. You had
Yeah.
to use your money to buy things.
Uh,
Vanny used to have to actually, flip the tiles for the letters. Yeah. I mean, I've been there as long as you have. I remember clearly these things in the old versions of the show.
they'll keep it going. Was another thing that was striking me watching that game show was I hadn't realized how long Drew Carey had been doing The Price is Right at this point. In my mind, it was still like, hey, he took that over a couple of years ago. Yeah, it's been 15 years, I think.
Yeah.
Um, but they're going to keep Wheel of Fortune going, right? And who's taking over? Like
Yes.
Ryan Seacrest or
Yes.
something?
I have not seen exactly who's taking over. I do know Vanna is staying 2 more seasons, but I don't. I have to admit, I don't know who's taking over that spot.
Maybe I made up that it should be Ryan Seacrest, or as they say on BoJack Horseman, a Ryan Seacrest type.
It wouldn't be. I mean, statistically speaking, he is probably the most likely to take over for all of these game shows that lose their host. So
Yeah,
who
Joel
knows? But
McHale
good for
was
Wheel of
also
Fortune. Yeah,
odds on.
yeah. Good for Pat Sajak, 77 years old. Go enjoy your retirement.
What a gig, too, man.
No kidding.
You know. Um, Now I know that Pat Sajak, I don't know if you know this, Pat Sajak wanted to be a late night host.
Oh, I did not know that.
I wonder if he'll get any opportunity. It was like watching that docuseries, they kind of talked him into it. He wanted to be Johnny Carson, right? Like
Yeah.
that was his idol, that was his goal. And they were like, well, you know what, Pat? You know what Johnny Carson got his start doing? Hosting a game show. And they like
Game shows. Yep.
got him into it. So I don't know. I don't know if he'll get him the opportunity or if that's something he still
Yeah.
fantasizes about doing. But man, what a job to do if you think about hosting Wheel of Fortune, you know. Okay. Anyway,
It's a great gig. It's a great,
great
it's a
gig.
great gig.
Great gig.
Kudos to him.
Yeah.